from the point that I first got the news of what happened to George Floyd, it was, I immediately started thinking to myself, this is big, and it's important. Like, mostly it's important culturally and for the racial divide, right? It affects me as well as it affects my family. So who doesn't consider their family as they're raising kids and going through life, right? They were the most important part, because this is essentially a part of their history. They're really young and growing up into society, and what's it going to be like? And I'm sure every parent thinks this, especially interracial couples. What are their futures going to be like as far as race relations? Are they going to struggle more? Is it going to be a little easier on them? So all those things are racing around in my head while I'm taking all this in. My next move after that was, how do I get my message out there and say to people, hey, we're all aware and we're all in this together. It's the unity thing, right? Because obviously I'm all about unity. That's how I run my art studio, is through people, right? And different cultures, different ethnic backgrounds, different social backgrounds. We all have a similar cause, and that cause is to raise our children in a world that they can thrive in, right? So we didn't skip a beat. From that respect, I always kept it in perspective. This whole endeavor and the idea for the painting itself is so much bigger than me. I'm not an arrogant artist, right? Like, I'm very humble, and so how does this humble person put out a message so powerful that it somehow gets the attention that it deserves, and not only gets the attention that it deserves, but it coincides with the movement, right? I went to a couple of rallies, and with my kids. I took my kids down to the river last week when they had it at the riverfront, and they have to be a part of it, right? And my wife and I felt strongly that when we go down there, right, and they're feeling that energy and understanding what exactly is going on, right, that was the most important part to me up to that point. But then how do I carry it on, not just for my own family, but for other families to see, okay, unity and togetherness across cultures and across social backgrounds is the most important thing going forward into the next generation.